sorry guys, but one day we're gonna be able to afford a real song, you know, to like intro us in. You know, I don't know. It'll happen. What kind of song would you want though? Like, we should be like chiptune, or like boss
barbershop duet
for our intro. That's kind of cool. Maybe barbershop duet of like Legend of Zelda or something like that.
I'd want John.
Why don't we just sing it? I'll email John Williams. Johnny, I can call him Johnny because we're that close. So. But yeah, so we're talking maybe a barbershop quartet that goes into a really swelling orchestra or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll play around with the idea.
How much of an orchestra do you think we can fit in here?
I don't know. They don't really have to know. We can just synth it all and just said, we had 60-man orchestra in my mom's room. Alright, well, yeah, we need a theme song for sure. Maybe one of y'all could learn how to, like, make music. Y'all get on that. Ready, set, go. Alright, well, this is Optional Bosses, and I'm Kyle.
I'm Mark.
I'm Ryan.
And we're gonna talk about video games, because that's what we do. Alright, so the first thing is this, I'm not gonna name the name of this website. We've already talked about this, but I wanted to get some Metal Gear Solid diehard fans on this. Someone who actually played Metal Gear Solid 4. There's a list I got compiled for PlayStation 3 Top 25.
Hey, hold on, let me grab a trash can real fast. So I can vomit it what that is.
You're gonna want to throw that trash can into the drywall after this is all done. Yeah, they make a top 25 list of games, and Metal Gear Solid 4 for the PS3 is a top 25 PS3 game list. Not on there at all.
Absolutely
disgusting.
Disgusting would be a word.
Disappointed.
Disappointing. Untrue. I mean, infactual.
Lies.
Bad journalism. Once again, this is a highly opinionated subject.
But you can't just. I mean, who can honestly say Metal Gear Solid 4?
The thing is that, like, sometimes, and this is what I said with Abe last time, too, sometimes something just reaches a plateau of goodness where it's just good. Like, even though it's not for you, or it's not for you, it's still good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You should still be able to appreciate it as being a good
And even if you don't appreciate it, at least recognize it as being good, and then just walk away from it and shut up, you know? But, like, don't make this list and... you know, leave out a game like that, because that's ridiculous. It's completely insane why you would leave out
I remember a couple years ago when that game came out, and another TV company decided...
Oh, we can say that. G4, because we've already said that before.
I'm still hurt and betrayed and ashamed that I had to witness that.
I heard that they had to sacrifice a virgin to actually get that to pass on air. Yeah, that's what I heard. They're like, we can't go on record and say that Fable 2 or 3 or whatever it was is better than Metal Gear Solid 4.
Shit.
And they're like, yeah, but we have to. We're going to sacrifice this virgin to the video game gods, and somehow that will appease everybody.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah. I don't know who was all right with that decision, but I hope they lost their jobs or kids or life or something like that. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm putting that negativity out. Sorry. Let me get that back in. But all right, yeah, I'm really disappointed in this in this move. You know, this particular site does have it out for Metal Gear Solid 4. I would say, remember that article I let y'all read that one time? That was just like bashing Metal Gear Solid 4 and like how like it was convoluted and the story didn't make sense. I'm like, just because you're dumb, because you're an idiot and you don't know how to follow a story doesn't mean
that's bad.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that it's bad. And like just because you have to remember things from past games doesn't make a game convoluted either. Like, they didn't explain that very well this time around. Maybe because you should have latched onto that knowledge the last time you played the game.
Right.
You know. Anyways. That site, I'm not gonna say anything bad about that site, but allegedly, fuck that writer. Just I'm not saying that I'm saying that, but like, just I'm putting it out there. Fuck that writer.
You know who you are. You can rot in hell.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I just don't understand how anyone could make a decision like that and think that it is okay.
Just know that you are immensely wrong. Literally, as
wrong
wrong can be.
Like. Why didn't it make the list? Like, I would love to hear a rational argument as to why, and why some of the games that did make the list did. Because
Burnout Paradise.
Burnout Paradise is number 25.
Apparently, that game's better than
Resistance: Fall of Man was on there. Not a very good game. It's okay. It's a solid shooter, but like it's better than Metal Gear Solid.
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get an aneurysm just talking about this. Just let me tell you this, everybody at that website. Kojima sees all, and he's not happy about this. He can't be.
Yeah, he's making a list and he's checking it twice.
Yeah, and he doesn't find out it's not nice. He just kills you. Anyway, so that's that. We can get off that subject before I pop a brain vessel or something. So let's just move on to the next thing, which is this leaked information that the Wii U may be coming out 11/18. Was this really leaked? We all kind of knew it was coming out in November because every system ever released by Nintendo has always come out in November. Yeah. And they already said it was coming out this year. So really, this is kind of a no-brainer. Now we have a specific date. Oh, but wait, still no specs? Who gives a shit?
The U stands for unknown.
Oh my god, you cracked the code, man.
We unknown.
We unknown. So yeah, that's great and everything, but I want to hear what y'all have to think.
I don't really give two shits about that console.
Wow, I didn't even finish my remark. And Mark was already like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, dude, the Wii sucked dick. So why would a console that's going to be somewhat similar?
Okay.
All it
First
has
off,
to do is accomplish being a Smash player.
Yeah, that's all it has to do, because I justified the PlayStation 3 being my Sony Metal Gear Solid 4 player for the longest time, and now it has tons of great games on it, but if I can just buy that system, and it's at that $250, right price point like the Wii was or whatever, and I buy it, and it's just a great Smash Brothers player. It's gotta be better than Brawl, though. I'm not taking anything under par.
If it's worse than Brawl, then
I don't know. Yeah, I'll be selling that thing. I'll poop inside of it and send it to the people at Nintendo. That's how much.
There's designers at Nintendo's like, we need something like Brawl, but 10 times floatier.
In fact, there's no levels at all. You're just falling.
You don't ever touch the ground. There are characters that forever float.
What about you, Ryan? Is there any reason? Wait, first off, you immediately said that we just sucked. Let me get at you there, because I agree with you. It did suck.
Okami was,
but
probably
everyone,
one of the
that game came out on PS2.
Yeah, exactly.
It was better on PS2. It actually sucked on. It actually sucked on the Wii, but everyone had the Wii bug whenever you got the Wii. You never owned a Wii, so you can't really.
I had some fun gaming experience.
Same here. Whenever I first got it, I may or may not have been allegedly a candy kid, and I knew a lot of other candy kids. Allegedly, I'm not saying it was me. We're just gonna say it's my friend Carl, and he had a Wii, and the me thing. I remember everyone getting caught, like, lost in, like, making Miis, and we ended up, everyone from the club who would come back, we would, like, put them in the Mii, or put them in the Wii, so everyone in my, or Carl's, Wii, was, it was like everybody from the rave club, and they were here in my Wii, so it was like they were raving
Carl's
in my...
Wii.
Yeah, Carl's Wii. Did I say me again? It's so weird. But anyways, so that was really fun. The Mii stuff was really fun, and then being able to play all the Mii Sports, or the Wii Sports stuff was fun at the time. Like I said, I would never pick up another copy of Wii Sports again. You want a Wii Bowl? Yeah, you want to go fuck yourself? How about that? No one does that anymore. Get out of here. Oh, no, but I got, like, the... old people still do it. It's fine. Yeah. Everyone got that buzz. And then Zelda came out, and Zelda was cool for everybody at first, and everyone realized, oh, what? We're playing as a dog. Well, you don't like Zelda blindly. I don't know.
Almost.
I don't know. And you didn't play Twilight Princess, did you? So it's hard. You can't say that you didn't like that game.
I didn't play it either,
because
unfortunately.
But I can't like it without playing it.
Yeah.
So I'm technically right.
No, you're not, because you said you didn't like it.
Right.
So.
I can't like it without playing it.
But you can't not like it either. It's a paradox. Ooh,
but
both wrong. Wow, yeah, we're both wrong.
Okay.
Jeez. I'm sitting here arguing a point that's moot. But you should not play those games. If you didn't like them, you didn't like them. They're not going to get any better. In fact, they get worse. And, like, Skyward Sword was worse than Twilight Princess, and Twilight Princess was infinitely worse than any of the others that came out before it. But this podcast took a turn for worse. Yeah, this is the hate cast. God, it is. There's a lot of hate coming out today. Jesus. Let's pick it up a little bit. Ryan, what do you think about the Wii U? I mean, I say pick it up, and maybe you're just gonna bash it, but I'm gambling the dice right now.
Here, I will say this: with the original Wii, I did have some pleasant gameplay experiences besides just Smash, because I really enjoyed Super Mario Galaxy, and I really enjoyed playing Resident Evil, and I have high hopes for the Z-Day stuff is going to be, weren't they talking
Wii U?
about doing some stuff with the Wii U and Z-Day?
Z-Day? No.
What's Z-Day?
No, there's DayZ, but that's a PC game. And that's coming to consoles.
Okay, I thought the Survivor one, where you die and lose all your stuff,
That's DayZ.
Okay. I thought they were saying they were going to try and do something with that Wii, or maybe it's a different zombie game.
There's Wii U for there's Zombie U for the Wii U.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
And that's a zombie game, and that looks really good.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I've seen use the controller correctly. I'm like, oh,
right.
You're using it right. You're not using it as the TV. I guess.
So I got my facts all mixed up. Regardless, there's
a zombie game. It's for the Wii.
There's for the Wii, and it shows promise. So there may be, a silver lining in this cloud of unknown that is the Wii.
And just to be on your side on this one, DayZ would be awesome on the Wii U because I think it would work. Because apparently the item system is really just kind of crazy. So if you just had it right there and you're just kind of being able to touch stuff real time without ever pausing and going to a menu, that would be able to save so many lives during that game.
Right.
Save a lot of time too.
And a real
hope you're listening to us, Arma 2 guys.
Yeah, a real pet peeve of mine is clunky item management.
Well, this has got the clunkiest from what I understand. I haven't had any hands-on time with DayZ yet. The Wii U one looked really good though. The Wii U Zombie U game looked like it worked pretty well.
But the actual
DayZ, yeah, because it's a mod, It's not like a full game, so I mean it's a little clunky. Yeah, from what it looked like. It looks like, when you're looking at it, it looks like a clusterfuck, man. I'm like, what are they even doing? But, yeah, I am interested in the Wii U only because I am a blind consumer. I just buy. I don't care. Like, it's a new thing, I'm going to buy it. I just bought a Nexus 7. That's, you know what I mean? My computer crapped out on me, so I went and bought a Nexus 7. And it's not a replacement, but it's a quick remedy. I enjoy that, but it's going to be the same thing with this Wii U. It's new tech. I want it. Give it to me, especially if it's video gaming. I want that thing. And if it's going to have a good Zelda, but it's got to be good, I'm in. If it's going to have a good Super Smash Brothers, man, I'm in, and if it's going to...
Maybe a Tales of something game.
Oh, they'll have some Tales games for sure. I mean, yeah, some good RPGs. Some good RPGs are just now coming out for the Wii here in America. So, I mean, as long as there's a few games that can justify my purchase, if I can get 5 games, the rule of 5 for me, because even to this day, I don't even think I can name 5 Wii games. I'm like, this would be in my collection.
Yeah.
I think something that the Wii needs to take more advantage of is I really like playing first-person shooters from the Wii perspective.
Ugh. You're alone on that one.
Really?
I don't know anybody who likes that.
Like I said, but I love Resident Evil.
That's third-person shooter, though, so...
It's first person.
It's third person.
Well, I was playing it first person.
It's a third-person perspective, because you see Leon's body the entire time.
No, because when
Yeah, dude, I played it on the Wii, and I played Resident Evil 4 hundreds of times. It's a third-person shooter for sure. Resident Evil has never been a first-person shooter.
I mean, I must be completely... Because at least the aim mode must have been first-person, just because I...
Whenever you aim, it zooms in over the shoulder, and you see, the outline of his face.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that never goes first-person, though. I bet the precision would be awesome in that game, though, is if when you went into, aim mode, I bet that would help a lot in those types of games.
That's what I remember doing, because I remember just how easy this was to click and then swing the thing and let my knife come out. So I like fighting like that. I also like it for the real...
Well, see, the controls in that game were particularly good with the Wii U, but playing Call of Duty first-person shooter, the Wii U, but playing Call of Duty first-person shooter, that would not work on the Wii. They've tried it, yeah.
Resident Evil, those games, rail shooters.
The real ones, yeah, those are good. Yeah, those are fun. I like those.
Especially for the Wii, and I like
They should make a House of Dead.
They did, for the Wii also.
Yeah. I love that game.
Yeah.
I have a PS2 copy.
Really? Do you have the light guns and everything?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we should have a retro game.
We should get drunk and go do that.
It's all in my bed.
That sounds sick. But yeah, I'm interested somewhat in there being a Wii U. But I wanted to talk about Final Fantasy, but we're kind of coming out of our time, so we'll just do that next episode. And so stay tuned for that. The stuff that we'll be talking about is kind of what we want in the next Final Fantasy. And I think that'll probably take a whole episode because I got a lot to say about this particular matter.
2 hours of what they need to do right and what they need to stop doing.
Yeah, right. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. But for now, it's game over. Wow, I really need to work on these sign-outs, man.
Good night, guys.
It's game over. It's so cliche. All right, dude. Game on. Game on, everybody.